And the second lot of the sons of Simeon went out by their minus, and the heritage of them, in the midst of the possession of the sons of Judah, which Beersheba, and Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazar Shual, and Bala, and Azim, and Eltolad, and Bethul, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth Markaboth, and Hazar Susha, and Bethlabaoth, and Sharuhen, 13 cities and their towns, Ain, and Remen, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their towns, all the towns by compass of these cities, unto Baalth-beer Ramoth, against the south coast, were 17 cities. This is the heritage of the sons of Simeon by their minus, and the possession in part of the sons of Judah. For it was more, and therefore the sons of Simeon had possession in the midst of the heritage thereof. And a third lot of the sons of Zebulun fell by their minus. And the term of possession of the sons of Zebulun was made unto Sarid. And it goeth up from the sea, and from Maralah, and it cometh into Dabasheth, under the strand that is against Jokneam, and it turneth again from Sarid against the east, into the coast of Chisloth Tabor, and it goeth out to Dabarath, and it goeth up against Japhia, and from thence it passeth forth to the east coast to Gittahepher, and to Idakazin, and it goeth out into Remen Mathor, and Nea, and it compasseth to the north, and to Hanathon, and the goings out thereof be the valley of Jiphtahel, and Kadith, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities and their towns. This is the heritage of the lineage of the sons of Zebulun, by their minus, and these be the cities and their towns and villages. The fourth lot went out to Issachar by his minus, and the heritage thereof was Jezreel, and Cheseloth, and Shunem, and Haphram, and Shihon, and Anaharath, and Rabbath, and Kishion, Abez, and Remeth, and Enganim, and Enhadah, and Beth-Pazaz, and the term thereof cometh unto Tabor, and Shah-Hazamah, and Beth-Shemesh, and the outgoings thereof were Jordan, 16 cities and their towns. This is the possession of the sons of Issachar, by their minus, the cities and the towns of those. And the fifth lot fell to the lineage of the sons of Asher, by their minus, and the term of them was Helkath, and Hali, and Beton, and Akshaph, and Elimelech, and Amad, and Mishael, and it cometh till to Carmel of the sea, and Shehor, and Libnath, and it turneth again against the east to Beth-dagon, and it passeth unto Zebulun, and to the valley of Jiphtahel, against the north, in Bethemech, and Niel, and it goeth out to the left side to Kabul, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Canaan, unto great Zidon, and it turneth again into Ramah, unto the strongest city Tyre, and unto Hosah, and the outgoings thereof shall be into the sea, from the part of Akzib, and Ummah, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities and their towns. This is the possession of the sons of Asher, by their minus, and their cities, and their towns. The sixth lot of the sons of Naphtali fell by their minus, and the term began from Heleph, and Alon, and Zananim, and Adamai, which is Nekeb, and Jabneel, till to Lakum, and the outgoings of them till to Jordan. And the term turneth again against the west, into Asnoth of Tabor, and from thence it goeth out into Hukkok, and it passeth into Zebulun against the south, and into Asher against the west, and into Judah at Jordan against the rising of the sun, of the strongest cities Ziddim, Zur, and Hamath, and Raketh, Chinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, Hazor, and Kedesh, and Edrei, and Hazor, and Iron, and Migdal, Horam, and Bethanath, and Bethshemesh, 19 cities and their towns. This is the possession of the lineage of the sons of Naphtali, by their minus, the cities and the towns of those. The seventh lot went out to the lineage of the sons of Dan, by their minus, and the term of the possession thereof was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Irshemesh, that is, the city of the sun, Shalabim, and Aijalon, and Jethlah, Elon, and Thimnathah, and Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, and Baalth, Jehud, and Benabarak, and Gathrimmon, and Mejarkin, and Rakin, with the term that beholdeth Joppa, and is closed with that end. And the sons of Dan went up and fought against Leshem, and they took it, and they smote it by the sharpness of the sword, and they had it in possession, and dwelled therein, and they called the name thereof Leshem Dan, by the name of Dan their father. This is the possession of the lineage of Dan by their minus, the cities and the towns of those. And when they had fulfilled to part the land by lot to all men by their lineages, the sons of Israel gave possession to Joshua, the son of Nun, in the midst of them, by the commandment of the Lord, the city which he asked, Timnathserah, in the hill of Ephraim, and he builded the city, and dwelled therein. These be the possessions which Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the princes of the minus, and of the lineages of the sons of Israel, parted by lot in Shiloh, before the Lord, at the door of the tabernacle of witnessing, and they parted the land.